Alright, session 4, same session as Monday. Not going to take the weight up. I wasn't planning on taking the weight up this week anyway, so did my leg exercises last night, so I'm pretty fried this morning. Really hard to get out of bed. Got up like 30 minutes late, so that means I'm pressed for time this morning. Got 50 minutes, so warm up's done. I've got 15 minutes to get the work done, 6 sets of squats, 3 sets of single leg. This is a nice short session. Monday and Thursday are pretty short. But I normally just take ages fucking resting, but it's pretty light, so I should be able to get through it pretty quickly. Should be straightforward, so like, comment, subscribe! Please subscribe. Yeah, so this is the second squat workout, which is the exact same as the first squat workout, which is going to be the theme for the block. So it's just the same exposure, because as I've kind of termed this as kind of more of an extensive period of training, so more about volume, sets, less intensity, so way down on the RPE. I think the highest RPE that I'll touch will be the last week, and that should be around the knee. That would be an RPE 8 if I was to do it on 8-1 or on week 1, but I should have 5 weeks of good training under my belt, so should be in better condition, fitter, and those should be fairly easy. And I normally kind of pump the weights in those weeks, so week 2 and week 4 I'll probably push the weight a bit if it feels good. This felt better than session 1 on Monday. There's quite a lot of training before this, so on Monday I've got my squat session with the single legs, and the PM I do my belt squat. On the Tuesday, I've got the deadlift, 6 sets. I've got RDLs or stiff leg delts for deficits, 3 sets. I've got that's it. And then on the Wednesday, I do belt squat before the squat session. So basically, I do my assistance before this squat session. So normally my legs are feeling pretty heavy, but it felt okay. The session, there was definite improvement from Monday to Thursday, as you'd expect, because I think things were feeling a bit ropey probably on Monday, just because it was still a bit stiff and sore from last week, where kind of failed the lift. And beforehand, I was just getting a bit gun ho with the assistance and just maybe pushing a bit too soon. And then rather than using it as like a contrasting stimulus, I was just adding more ramming, trying to fit more in the same hole, in the squat hole, because I think I actually, how I've squatted up to this point has just been squatting. So obviously squat drives my squat, which is makes quite a lot of sense, does it not? But I think belt squat's quite a similar thing. So it's loading the legs in a very similar manner. So what I've changed with the belt squat is I'm doing it to 2 or 3 second tempo, 2 or 3 second pause. So I'm hoping that's gonna be it's still hard. I'm still doing like RPE 8, but it's not the same sort of tempo and intensity or tempo and intent that I use in my back squat, which it kind of was beforehand. I was really just pushing the intensity, pushing the reps, pushing the weight. I felt belt squat like incredibly difficult right from the get-go. I think my first session I started off at 50 for 8. Bearing in mind I've squatted 280 about 2 blocks ago with no belt, and it was absolute fucking nails. So sometimes when I'm doing like really hard rep sets on lower body, I like let out grunts, but I was like literally like screaming with belt squat session 1, and I started like making quite a lot of uncomfortable audible noises from 50. So 50 is actually pretty comfortable now, and I feel like I am progressing the belt squat. So I took like a bit of a sideways progression with it for a week or 2, but now I'm starting to creep it up week to week, and I just feel like it provides a kind of a complementary stimulus to my training, as opposed to just more of the same in terms of squat. Squat still doesn't feel incredibly strong, but I'm hoping that, well, you know what, I'm not even hoping anything. I'm just gonna, I think I said this to someone this week, that I'm just gonna really focus on the training process. I'm not worried about the outcome anymore. I'm just gonna make sure that I'm not going too heavy week on week. Make sure I'm using realistic training maxes. Make sure I'm using percentages. Waking up early. I mean, the kind of the lifestyle factors are pretty good at the minute. Like, I'm sleep. I might only be sleeping 6 and 6.5 hours, but I am sleeping. I'm not drinking. My diet's good at the minute. Protein's high, so all of those kind of factors are way more in check than they normally are. So if I just get the training right, I'm hoping we should see some progress. But the process is all I'm worried about right now. Okay.
Yeah, pretty good, all in all. Yeah, fairly happy with that. Better than Mondays. Training, legs pretty tired, pretty sore. Shoulders felt good on the squat. I started off with the Talon grip. You'll see on the warm-ups, but I just went back to normal. It's coming out on Monday as well. It's just fucking weird. So I think if I do a proper warm-up, like bands and wall slides, I might start bringing in some external rotation stretches with the broomstick, and I might restructure my 2 assistance exercises sessions, so they're more around kind of weak areas. So split squat might come into it, and I might have to think about some of the pressure movements I'm doing. Just because my shoulders getting a bit sticky. Feels okay today. See how it goes tomorrow. Could just be overloaded a bit last week, 2 weeks. So I'll let it run like a week and a half, 2 weeks. Kind of keep tabs on it. I might need to change things, but pretty happy with that. Just under 50 minutes all in. One more set left to do, and then that's the show. So yeah, not bad. Still light, so start block proper for next week. So we'll see how that goes. But legs are starting to feel a bit less heavy during squat. Felt fucking terrible on Monday. Going for a better deadlift session tomorrow. Still not sure what I'm doing with hook grip or school mesh grip. Comes about 10 weeks out, so need to make a decision on that soon.